I know.
You know, I know what it is. That's what your ass gets. Sorry, no. Just don't. All right. Oh, hey, y'all. Just got y'all on here. What's going on, Miss Paula? Hey, Amy. Hold on. Let me turn my TikTok on. I'm up here tripping, y'all. Hope everybody's having a good one. Hold on. Okay. All right. Well, I hope everybody's having a happy Monday. Y'all let me know if you can hear me. Hey, Marcy, I see that. Thank y'all for being here. I do appreciate that. So, I was here. I had to go and change my lipstick a little bit because it wasn't showing. I had to brush my hair and all that good stuff. But I'm back now. Can y'all hear me? Let me know before I start. Woo. All right. I want to make sure you can hear me. Hey, TikTok, what's going on, everybody? I'm waiting to see if they can hear me on here. Oh, thanks, friend. Okay. Okay, thank you, Amy. And making sure there ain't no delay. Y'all know how this thing be working. Okay, so there is not too much to add, but I did want to let you guys know, if I hadn't let you guys know already, for this upcoming tax season, that the IRS is going to roll out their own software for um, middle and low income. So if you consider yourself to be middle or low income, Keisha, okay. I'll go and check my email. I'm sorry if I hadn't seen your email yet. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you can hear me. Whew. I ain't gonna tell y'all where I'm at exactly. I'm at an undisclosed location. Y'all know I got to keep it for those who've been up with my page. Y'all know I can't be saying where I'm at all the time. Just know I'm good. Okay, so the IRS is gonna unveil some new software. Okay, it's called Direct File. They are doing this supposedly because they don't want you guys to have to pay for tax services anymore. Okay. So Keisha, I'll check my email when I get off of here. So I want you guys to be prepared for that. Okay. Now I've been telling y'all, if some of y'all are tax preparers, I'll let you guys know that they are going to try and won't let them pass. Replace tax preparers. All right. So if you are a tax person, you might want to find. Sorry, you, got hair in my mouth. You might want to find you a new hustle with the IRS. There are several that you could do other than just doing taxes. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all hit me with whatever questions that y'all may have. And Gene, somebody over here. Um, and I'm gonna answer them. Okay, so y'all let me know what's been going on in y'all world, and I'm gonna tell y'all what's been going on in mine. Okay, I've been getting y'all phone calls, and can you get that one? Drop it right there. Sorry. Okay, all right. So I've been getting some phone calls. Let me see what I got. Okay, somebody called me about the ERC. That's the Employee Retention Credit. So I know a lot of y'all been hitting me up saying y'all been getting contacted, y'all been getting phone calls because companies find out that you have businesses. They find you on Secretary of State, and now they're telling you that you guys are eligible to apply for ERC. Please don't believe them. They are lying, okay? What the IRS is doing is they are allowing you to apply to whomever you're going to apply through. But where you guys are going to find that you're not going to get the money is you guys are going to receive a computer generated letter from the IRS where they are going to ask you to turn in some information. Now, if you are crazy enough to lie and turn in this information knowing that you do not have it, please just know you're going to be busted because you are going right to the man and committing the fraud. Okay. So if you didn't get through with your ERC loan early, you are not going to get through this time. The letters are coming in, they holding up your refunds, and you're not gonna get it. And basically, I'm glad that they're doing it because they're keeping some of y'all asses out of jail. Because some people are telling you that it's easy like the PPP, and that's not true. Some of them telling y'all that you could do it if you have 1099 employees. Let me tell you, 1099 are not employees, okay? They are independent contractors. They do not work for you. So please don't let them lie to you and get you guys in trouble because it's happening. Okay, thank you. 941. Thank you, Eileen. That's what I'm telling people. I'm like, so if you have employees, somebody called me today, no lie. And I knew it was they were full of BS when they called, but I went along with it because I like to hear the game. And the person said, I got a letter from the IRS. And I'm like, okay, what kind of letter? They told me it was one of those computer generated letters. Cool. All right. So then I said, well, what is the letter asking for? And she says, information. Well, duh, I know that. But when she said that, I knew. I said, well, I'm going to tell you what they're asking for. If you get a letter from the IRS, basically they want you to send them proof that you filed those 941 forms. And if you want to know what those are, that's showing you the wages you paid them, that's showing the Social Security and the Medicare that you pay them. You know that FICA that y'all see on y'all taxes? That is what they want to know. Because why are they going to give you money for people that you say are your employees, but they have no proof that you ever paid them? So a lot of people are trying to slide by with this 1099, and that's not going to fly. Okay. So if that is you, or somebody tell you, please run the other way because the IRS is going to let you walk right into the trap. And once you get the money, you're going to have to explain to them folks why you should not have applied. Okay. All right, Key, let me see what you're saying. Key says this might be an awkward question, but are there programs that help with car down payments like rental down payments or any programs that assist with getting a car? Well, if there is a program like that, that's going to be a state specific program. What I have never heard of a car rental program, assistance with a car rental, or assistance with a car down payment. That's just not a social program that they're going to have. Um, Housing is needed way more than transportation because in most places you got Pat and Turnham. If y'all don't know Pat and Turnham or Ben and Jerry, that's your left and your right foot. So they are not looking to give you money for a car when they can give you housing. Okay. Now I do know they do have some programs, but again, state specific where they give cars. But these are nonprofit programs, and you probably have to qualify. And people donate cars, and then the nonprofit donates cars to other people. But if anybody knows of anything, please drop it here, and I will let Key know. But I am not. You are probably not going to find a program like that. That's a nationwide thing. Okay. Hey Cynthia. Miss Cynthia says, "Hey y'all. Hey Shamika Saves fam. Yay, yay, yay." Um, Hey, Miss Cynthia, I hope you're doing good. All right, so let me see what you're saying. It says the IRS sent me the check in the bank, sent it back. Well, that's because the bank is doing the same thing that they were doing during PPP. What y'all do not know is the bank bears some responsibility when it comes to the government as it pertains to money coming into your account. The bank's job is to make sure there's no fraudulent dealing and to make sure that funds that come into your account are going to the correct account. A lot of you guys that had issues with your PPP and your SBA, you had it because you had a personal account, but you had business funds going to a personal account. And the bank knows that that's not how it's supposed to be set up. So if the money went back, more than likely it went back. Maybe they speculated fraud, or maybe it went to a personal account when it should have went to a business account. Most time they don't get involved unless it's something like that. Um, Sorry you didn't get it, but I'm hoping you deserved it versus just getting it because somebody ran them numbers, okay? Because I do not want you to have to pay nobody back. All right, so I didn't say this earlier, but if this is your first time following, please follow my page. Do all that like and subscribe stuff. I promise you will not be disappointed. So, let me tell y'all what else I did. So I made some YouTube videos today, okay? And if you do not know, I do YouTube. Please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. But I have been doing some YouTube videos on how you guys can pay yourselves. I don't know if I talked about that, but if anybody in here is interested, um, y'all know I always put the stuff out on my live before I do it on my videos, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys one way, and I don't know if I talked about this before, but one of the ways that I like you business owners to pay yourselves. And no, I think I did talk about this. This was invoicing yourself. So I'm doing a series called Be Your Own Bank, and I'm going to outline in some videos ways that you can utilize what you already have to borrow from yourself so you do not have to borrow from a bank. Okay. And one of them was invoicing yourself if you have a business. Another was to use your business credit that you have and get gift cards or the Visa Vanilla card so that you can cash out. Hey, Lisbeth, how are you? Lisbeth said for y'all to share and like. So those are some ways. Getting the insurance is a way. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Be Your Own Bank or the infinite banking concept, but basically that is where you get to continue to borrow from yourself. And one of the ways that you get to do that is life insurance. Okay, a whole life insurance policy. All right. I strongly suggest that everybody have one or one type of a life insurance, a whole life now, so that you can build cash value and borrow. It only takes 5 years, okay, to start building for it to earn its cash value. Now, it may not be 100% of the value that you purchase, but it is of a value that you guys can use because a lot of y'all going to need money. And if y'all haven't noticed, have y'all noticed that repossession rates are through the roof? People are getting their cars repoed, y'all. People are getting CPN. People are paying buku for the fake social security numbers just because they need a place to stay. Okay. I talk to y'all. Y'all call me. I listen to y'all issues. So unfortunately, we are going to have to find more creative ways to put money in your pocket. Now, I am going to talk about a couple of those tonight, but I wanted to. This one just popped in my head earlier. So I always go to the candy lady. Does anybody have a candy lady in their town? You know, the lady that sells the chips. She sells the pickled eggs. She sells the hot sausage, the chips, the lily dillies or freeze cups or whatever you call it in your town. I don't know about y'all, but I have just inherited me a new hustle. Okay. Now, y'all probably saying why? Well, if the banks can nickel and dime us to death, why can't I nickel and dime somebody? Okay. So now I know I just gave y'all the idea. Y'all can do it in y'all towns and y'all neighborhoods. But when y'all start seeing how the IRS is going to start watching your money, you are going to love to be the candy lady in town because those quarters add up, those dollars add up. And there's no paper trail transaction when you're 25 centing it and doing all these transactions at these people's houses. Okay. So I'm not saying you have to, but some of y'all who got business credit can go down to Sam's Club and get you some groceries and snack in bulk and turn around and sell them. Thank you, Sherelle. That is exactly what it's called, the IUL. All right, for anybody that is looking at the whole life insurance option, you can do the traditional whole life, or you can do an IUL. IUL builds cash value faster, and I don't want to say too much about it because I don't know everything about it, but an IUL is the better option if you're going to do the whole life insurance. So y'all make sure y'all pay attention to that, okay? But I'm telling y'all, yes, Lynetta, it makes sense, okay? 5, 10, 25, and pennies, okay? So I'm gonna have me a new job. I'm not only gonna be doing this with y'all over here, but I'm gonna be selling me some chips, some hot sausage, some pickled egg, all of that, okay? Because we have to find ways to line the pockets. Okay. Now we've been wondering how these little old ladies been living in these nice houses for years and years. Well, now we know because they've been nickel and diming us all our childhood and ain't had to pay taxes. Okay. Either that or some of y'all gonna start y'all ministry real soon. Okay. Now y'all know I don't like to um put y'all on nothing illegal, but I definitely like to let y'all know what people are doing. We just keeping it on the low, okay? So if you didn't know, you can go on and get y'all a ministry, okay, and start doing services under your ministry. Why? Because it's not taxed. I didn't say that out loud, okay? But I'm just letting you know, okay? So some of y'all is pastors, prophetess, bishops, and all of that. Okay, so I hope to see a whole lot more of y'all. Okay, I'm not saying these other ones are fake or real, but they show living better than some of us, and they don't pay no taxes. All right, Cynthia says our candy lady is the cool cup lady in Houston. Okay, it's in Florida we call it Lily Dillies. Okay, but you're right, freeze cup, the cool cup, the flips. Everybody got a different name. Kool-Aid in a cup, okay? And she probably making out nice. Probably been staying in her house for a long time. She probably got money under the mattress, okay? So I'm telling y'all, I just put y'all on a new hustle now. Y'all better be the new candy ladies. I'm gonna tell y'all what else I did this weekend. It says get in bulk and turn around and sell. Yes, ma'am. God Infinite Son. Yes, you can. If you have a business and you go and you buy something on your business credit, you are basically telling the store where you bought this stuff that you are using it in support of your business. So if you go to Sam's Club, and I do this, I have a nonprofit, right? I can go in Sam's Club, and once I put my membership in, I have my regular membership, and I also have my nonprofit membership, and it asks me which one are you purchasing under. If I do it under my nonprofit membership, guess what? No taxes. Now, yes, I must really use it for my nonprofit. So if I turn around and I'm having an event and I'm giving away stuff to the people in town, the elderly or whatever, if I'm doing a tax thing, yeah, I'm using it for my nonprofit and I'm not paying any taxes on it. Okay. If you guys are going to become the new candy lady or candy man or whatever, you don't have to buy it under your nonprofit because you're making a profit. But you can go buy it in bulk and resell. Okay. I did that when I started my business credit. When I first started my business credit journey, and if y'all are interested in starting your business credit journey, holla at me. But there are things you have to buy. And I'm thinking, man, I don't need garbage bags in bulk or toilet paper in bulk. It's just me. Well, since I had all those cases sitting around, I said I had to figure out a way to get rid of it. Well, guess what I did? I became the welcome home basket lady. So I took all those bulk items that I had and I broke them down, and I made them into kits. I put toilet paper, paper towel, trash bags, soap, um, uh, stuff for women on there monthly. I put all kind of stuff that you wouldn't think about when you move into a home, and I put it together and I sold it. So basically, I took the money that I spent on my business credit, got the products, flipped it, and made more money than I actually spent. Okay, so I'm not telling y'all what to do, but cash transactions are gonna be the way to go for a little while. So if that is your way, I'm giving y'all some ideas on how you can do just that. Okay. All right, let me see what y'all saying. So like under the table money. Yeah, basically, if y'all don't know, the IRS is going to be looking at any expenses that we have that are $600 or more. And I mean, I'm okay with making $559. Okay, or $599. But this is the problem. You're going to have to move that $599 and go to all these different platforms and make the money. And once you reach a certain amount, you're going to stop. Well, let me tell you guys this. Every dollar amount that you earn through a cash app or not, whether it's $600 or less or more, they're always going to report it to the IRS. The IRS is just not paying attention to it unless it's over $600. But they absolutely see everything that you earn if you're using a cash app. This is the same thing I was teaching people 3 years ago when the limit was $20,000. Now they dropped it down to $600. Well, $20,000 is a lot of money. So you know what I was telling people? And I wasn't saying anything illegal. The IRS says that you can earn a certain amount of money, and the company doesn't report it. So that means you can go to PayPal and get 19,999, and you can go to Zelle and you can go to all these places and get $19,999 and earn it, and they won't report it as long as you didn't meet the threshold, which is the income and how many transactions. So can you imagine how many people were making money scot free for years and years and years and didn't pay taxes? They were just moving the $20,000 around. That's what you guys need to start looking at, doing the same thing, abiding by the rules and making money at the same time. All right, Belinda says, "Hey, can you tell me if is there a way to collect SSI from my child's father for child support if he no, they do not. I've never seen anyone's child support, excuse me, so SSI get taken for child support. Um, it just they just don't usually rob Peter to pay Paul in most cases. Now, Big Mom, I don't know if you're on here. You let me know. I don't have any children, but I've never seen anybody's Social Security get taken for child support. Unfortunately, if this person is on Social Security disability, they probably did it because they know they're not going to have to pay any money's going to be taken out of it. Okay, same way I'm strategic and telling y'all to do stuff, the same way some people have found out how to finesse child support, where they never have to worry about paying. They go and get on something where they can't take their income and they just sit there because they don't want to pay. Now, is it wrong? Yes. Is he within his right to do so if it's legal? Yes. So I'm sorry. That's unfortunate if he did that, but that is probably gonna be the case. All right, let me see. Hey Rhonda. Okay, so Tasha says, I'm just not the sales person type. I hate sales. I understand that. A lot of people are not salespeople. A lot of people don't want to have to talk to folks. And that's okay. You have to find what you could do to make you some money. Seriously. If you ain't the type to talk to people, fine. Put your feet in the camera. Okay. I saw a girl on Twitter. She put her foot, she just showed the bottom of her feet. And people cashed app her from their not cash app, they sent her Apple Pay money. And I'm like, damn, her foot. Hey, I no passing no judgment. People getting how they live these days. But you're gonna have to be creative if you don't have a good paying job. Okay, that's just that. All right, so let me see what other question yeah I have. So y'all know I'm not gonna have anything juicy until right after the Supreme Court thing that's going on. I don't know if you guys know. Uh, it's quiet in certain months. Now, in your respective states that you live in, July 1st, there are going to be a lot of laws that are going to be taking place. I suggest you type on Google to see what new laws are taking place July 1st in your state. It makes a big difference, okay? I don't know who this is, but you're going to have to send me a message, okay? I can tell you if you're in Florida, the having no permit to carry a gun comes into play. Um, and now if you oh God, should it fly? Now if you try to pass a bus, the ticket fine is higher. Ugh, y'all see this fly fucking with? Excuse my language. This fly messing with me. I hate flies. Okay, um, and it's loving me right now. But they do. They have. Oh, also the thing about the rent, where they can go up on your rent and charge you that non-refundable deposit. All that starts in July. So it's gonna be quiet and all in the world right now. It's quiet, other than what's going on with your body. Why? Because we're waiting on July for these new laws to take effect. Y'all have to start paying attention to the media cycle. When I come on here and I don't have nothing to talk about, that's because the media cycle is slow. Okay, and we're just waiting for something. So we're waiting on June 15th. That's when the Supreme Court is supposed to make their decision, y'all, about Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness with the Pell Grant. I don't think it's going to pass, so y'all don't hold your breath. Okay. Cynthia says, so true. I did the research to see if my grandchild could get SSI from her dad. She couldn't. He never paid child support. I'm telling you, they have the game sewed up. These men, they know how to beat the system. And I mean, honestly, I feel like everybody should learn how to play the system because the system plays you. Doesn't mean you have to do anything illegal, but you do need to know your ins and outs. And the only way you're going to know it is you're going to have to get information. Okay. So that's why I do what I do. So for those who didn't know, Cynthia basically said if you're on SSI and you are trying to get Social Security from someone who's on SSI, you will not get it. I didn't believe you that you would, but you won't get it. Okay. So I'm sorry. Um, Miss Belinda. Okay, Christopher says, yeah, I heard about people pay good money for that latest feet site. And guess what? Chris, this wasn't even a site. This was on her phone. She was just texting her feet to people. So I'll be telling girls, look, if you got pretty toes, honey, you ain't got to get on no site. make your own site. Okay, y'all know sites is these websites. You can do it for $9.99. If and a lot of them you can do them for free. God, y'all see my hair? Everything is just messed up. You can also you can create your own website, or you can do them just like this girl did. Find you a couple folks, and you just text pictures to them. Okay, they do them on Snapchat. This ain't nothing. God wouldn't look at y'all funny for putting y'all foot up. He made your foot, and you ain't showing nothing. That's bad. Okay. If some people like feet and they want to take a picture of and they want to pay you for it, let them. Y'all got bills to pay. Okay. All right. All right. Amy says, I don't think the loan forgiveness is going to go through. Nope. It is definitely not going to go through. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't even hold your breath. Mm-mm. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Lace Coco. It says my nephew sold snacks at school. I'm telling you. And if y'all got kids, y'all better put y'all kids on this on the chip hustle too. Why? Because ain't nobody counting their pockets for a long time. Okay, not for a long time. Most kids don't even file taxes that worked in the grocery store at 16. A lot of them still don't even file taxes till they're 18. So here's your chance to let your kids earn some money for the household, okay? Because whatever we earned, it was for the household. It was not my money. It was the house's money, okay? So we're going to have to work together as a team if we want to pull through this little recession area that we're going through. Okay, bankruptcies up, repossessions are up. And speaking of bankruptcies, I meant to talk to y'all about Tasha K. Now I know y'all seen Tasha K got sued by Cardi B, and she's supposed to pay the $4 million. But I was so happy when I saw that she used the tool that I be telling y'all to use. So this is just proof of what I've been telling y'all, to use bankruptcy to your advantage. Now, real quick, she does not have to pay, or actually, Cardi B's amount of money is now on hold. But what Tasha K did was she filed bankruptcy. And when you file bankruptcy, this is not the same bankruptcy that um, people that own nothing have. You would have to file a Chapter 13. That means you will be in bankruptcy, but you make a monthly payment. But I want y'all to get this, why I think it's so smart what she did. Because once you get into a bankruptcy, they now prioritize your creditors. Okay. So if you owe property taxes, they're first. You owe contractors, they're first. Or they're first and second. Then the IRS, then all everybody else, right? But guess where Cardi B ends up on the list? Down low. Okay. She may ask for the courts to have her pay the 4 million, but Tasha K is only going to be in this bankruptcy for 5 years. So whatever she can pay Cardi B out of the 5 years, that's all Cardi B is going to get. So that $4 million that Cardi B sued for, at the end of the day, she is probably only going to have paid a meal point something, 1 meal, two, a meal and a half, because her debt is not priority. And um, when you're in bankruptcy, they split those payments, and certain people have to be paid first. And that lawsuit is not going to be priority. Okay, bankruptcy basically, and I'm gonna go to y'all questions. Bankruptcy is basically going to your uncle Sam, my uncle. He's your uncle too. He will you go to the courts, meaning you fill out paperwork saying, hey, I'm broke, I cannot pay my bills, and um I need the government's protection to keep my creditors from suing me. And basically, that is what bankruptcy does. So if you do a Chapter 7, that is for people who basically don't own anything. You would just report all your debt, they forgive all your debt. You walk out debt free. Somebody like Tasha K, she has things. She has a house. She has cars. She has a business making money. She will be in a Chapter 13. She will be in it for 3 to 5 years, but because of her income, I know it's going to be 5 years. And at the end of the day, after 5 years, whatever's not paid off is wiped off. So Cardi B won the lawsuit, but Tasha K won the war. Because yeah, you might have won to say that you sued me, but if I don't have to pay you that amount, I feel like I won. And I feel like Tasha K won because she used bankruptcy. And I tell you guys, don't be afraid or ashamed to use it as well. Tasha K is not broke, but she's smart enough to use it as a tool. And that's the same thing I want y'all to do. Okay. All right. So let me see what y'all saying real quick. Amy says, okay, I saw that. Cynthia says, so the bottom of the feet hustle, easy side hustle is at OnlyFans. No, it is not OnlyFans. You do not have to worry about putting none of your stuff on there or being associated with OnlyFans. There are websites that just are for people with feet fetish. You can be a foot model. But to keep all the money in house, if you're somebody that has an active social media or Instagram, now I'm gonna tell y'all somebody I know that did this. This person had their regular vanilla page, Instagram, but then they had another page, but they never showed their face. So, say that you ladies or men want to do the foot model. You would just have a second social media that you never put your face on, but you highly advertise this. You start dropping your IG on posts so people can just start going to your page, right? Build you a website. Very easy. You can go to Fiverr. You can get somebody to build you a website for probably 20, $40. All you got to do is put pictures up there. That is it. Basically, all you want somebody to do is contact you, and then you can choose how you want to send your photos. You can get a fake number and send them pictures. Honey, let me tell you, if I can put these, no, okay, don't let me put this foot in the camera, because y'all gonna have to pay me for that. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know times is different. So we're gonna have to think a little different. Okay? So ain't nothing wrong with being a foot model. Let me tell you why it's not. Because when y'all go and get y'all nails done, y'all see them pictures of them women feet. Those are foot models. They got hand models. If y'all got pretty things, then maybe y'all should be trying to use that to add some money to your bank account. Okay, let me see. Elizabeth says, when do you think rent will start going down? Rent is not. Oh my God. Look at this. TikTok is such a hater, y'all. I'm talking about feet modeling, and they just put down my life saying that I am for sexual activity and services. What sexual activity? I'm telling you, TikTok be hating on me so bad. That's why I'm not even worrying about it. I got YouTube, and I'm definitely gonna fight with them about it. They be on my page. I'm telling y'all. Okay, so I'm not with the BS, but it's okay. I'll fight them back. But I'm gonna keep going. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to my TikTokers today because they cut my thing off. But rent will not be going down in Florida. As a matter of fact, rent's not gonna go down anywhere. I feel like I do have lipstick on my teeth. I thought I saw that. Y'all ain't tell me. Okay, rent ain't going down nowhere. And let me tell you why. If you haven't noticed, Goldman Sachs, oh gosh, it's about 5 corporations out there right now that are buying up pieces of land, building homes on them and renting them out, and or they are buying up communities in your towns and renting them to you. So if the landlords are going to be corporations, you know the rent's not going to go down. Why? Because a corporation is a machine. Now, if you're renting from somebody like me, an individual, yeah, I can understand if you're going to be late. Or I can understand if something happens because it's a one on one. But now you're going to be renting from large corporations. I seen a girl the other day. They offered this one of these companies, they wanted to buy land from her, a lot that she bought next to her home that's getting built. They offered her $50,000. These people are ready to move in your neighborhoods, buy up this land, and make you rent from them. Now, I'm not telling you to rush out and buy a house. I'm just letting you know that rent prices will not be going down unless you move into Iowa, and their rent gonna soon catch up too. It's just gonna go up. Now, what is changing is the rental market for people that want to buy. It should, after the summertime, be better. So if you are looking to buy, the market should be better. I don't know what that means in terms of interest. We just have to wait and see. Okay. Amy says, I'm hoping for borrowers defense soon. Keep your fingers crossed, Amy. You're going to get it. We just don't know if it's going to get paid off right away, but you're going to get it. Everybody who's qualified for that borrower's defense will absolutely get it. That is not going to change. And the reason that they gave us until 2025 is because that allows whoever the new president that comes in, that allows them 1 year and they can't change anything. Okay. We don't want a new president to come in and say, I don't agree with the borrower's defense. I want to take it away. Okay, so they're going all the way into 2025. So we'll have a new president. He'll have been in the office a whole year and some change, and all of your loans should be wiped off by then. Any good work from home jobs? I just tell everybody that the best thing I can tell y'all is to do a Rise network. I mean, and that's basically like a call center job where you could be working for yourself and you can work from home. And again, if y'all have a couple extra dollars, join as an organization versus as an individual so that you can hire people to work under you. especially if you got 2 or 3 computers at your house. Some of y'all got a whole bunch of stuff. So if you got 2 or 3 computers, that means you have enough room for you and 2 other people to come work with you so that y'all can do the training and make y'all some money. Okay? Thank you. Okay, Miss Cynthia, gonna get that pedicure. Okay, if you got nice legs, do it, hon. I am telling you, ain't nothing wrong with showing off what people, what God gave you. And if they're gonna look at you anyway, they might as well pay. Okay, this is not okay. They say it's a free country, but ain't nothing free. Hey, Nicola. All right, so God's infinite plan. I hope I answered that for you. Okay. Music says you still have to pay off bankruptcy deal. Not if you have a chapter 7, you don't. If you have a chapter 7, you can you put your debt in there and you won't walk out not owing anything. Okay. I have a guy, well, he don't work now, so he don't have any income. But his debt, I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth, was over $1 million. And he has a chapter 7 bankruptcy. Why does he qualify for it? Because he don't have a job now. He lost his job. He down and out. He got a whole bunch of debt. A lot of things fell through, and instead of stressing about how he gonna be able to get his credit together, he just said, "Hey, I'm finna throw my debt back to the man." And that's exactly what I say that you guys should try to do too. If you have a chapter 13, you have to pay back monthly, but not if you have a 7. Okay. Yes, Ali sent me TikTok. And yeah, because you know why? They're doing too much monitoring of everything. And I know they be hating on your girl page. I said eventually I'm gonna stop on TikTok and just do YouTube altogether. And just tell everybody they're gonna have to come over because I don't like that they cut my stuff down. Okay, Rebecca, the best realtor and broker in Brevard. She says rent is going down. It's always the time to buy. Y'all see that? Rent ain't going down. I'm telling you, I know it's not going down for sure. I don't know how many people are living in those homes, celebration homes. It's another one. It's like 3 companies out there. Celebration homes and something else. And y'all going and y'all paying all this money to live in this nice house that if you don't have your credit together in 3 years, they finna kick you out. Well, I don't understand that. Okay. So if you're gonna get one of these homes and you plan on buying them, don't be sitting in these homes and not really doing the work. Y'all have to really do the work. Okay. Um, I wanted to go over something from last week that I went over with y'all real quick. And if y'all got questions, please ask. Last week I told y'all about a girl whose mom died, and the mom didn't leave a will. And now the daughter is facing foreclosure because she can't get the money out of the mom's bank account to pay the mortgage. Well, here's the continuation. Okay. Um, we did do the paperwork so that she can turn it into the courts so that she can get the letter of administration. But I found out that there's another thing that you can get. Now, this was neat. So hold on, y'all, because I got to tell you, and I need y'all to listen up because y'all know I'm giving y'all the game. Okay, so if you don't know what the letter of administration is, if somebody dies without a will, that is called intestate. Okay, basically, they died without a will. Now, in order for you to handle their affairs, you have to get the judge to give you permission to handle their affairs. And they give that to you with a letter of administration. Basically, you're saying, I am this person's representative, and the judge says, I give this person the go ahead. But here's something y'all probably never heard of. It is called, hold on, I got to bring it up, successor of interest. Okay, so successor of interest. Now get this. Because her mother did not have a will, because that is her mom, she's the daughter, she has an interest in the property. Meaning, if the mom would have had a will, more than likely the mom would have had said, "Hey, give this house to my daughter once it's paid off." But what the bank does is, the bank doesn't want to take that house back. They don't even want the loan back. So what this person is going to be able to do is, get this, take over the mortgage without getting a loan. Did y'all just hear me say that? The bank will let you take over somebody else's mortgage that's deceased without getting a loan. So if you guys, now I'm not saying y'all need to go pray on somebody who might be half got one foot in the grave, but what I'm letting you know is y'all need to find out if a person doesn't have a will. Y'all need to keep that word in mind. Successor of interest. I'm gonna type it down here so y'all can see. But this is, it's not just for mother daughter. It's for siblings, spouses. If you can show a familial relationship, and the bank sees that you also have the letter of administration from the court handling the affairs, you turn that in with your application to be a successor of interest, and they can, if they, if the bank agrees, the board, they'll basically let you take over the mortgage without having to get a mortgage, a loan. Now, how neat is that? So I'm glad that y'all learned something new. Okay, but successor uh, oh my God, sorry, this is the devil, y'all. I apologize. I must have hit that thing. Okay, so success over interest. Now y'all know. All right, so let me see. Cynthia says there are mystery shopping companies that have phone shops where you don't have to leave your home. Okay, mystery shopping. I like that. Okay, I'm another one. I'm gonna put this down here for y'all. Now y'all better hop on this. It's called photoinspection.com. I put it in the box. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all what I like about photo inspection. You sign up, you select your area, and they will let you know when there's a house that's in foreclosure that they need pictures of. If you select that house, you have to go out. You have like 2 days to go to that house, take 4 photos, and upload it. You only get $15, okay? But you get $15 per house. If you get enough of them, it could be a nice little side hustle, okay? It can at least be some hair and nail money, okay? God's infinite son says, put all the debt in there, everything you owe. You would, so when you do a bankruptcy, you do have to report all the income you owe. Student loan, your car, credit cards, collections, repos, everything. There are going to be some debts that are going to come back. When it's over, you still will have to pay them. Meaning like your student loan. Okay, student loan, it's yours, they're gonna make you pay it. If you have a car that you put into bankruptcy, but you want to keep the car, that comes back out with you. But the debts that you don't want to keep, you get to throw them in, but you don't get to choose what you keep. The only ones that come out are the ones that you want, like your car, if you have a house, and your student loans. Okay, okay. Let's see. Cynthia says homes are being thrown together in any every tiny space with no, absolutely. And you know what? The good part about it is next time y'all get y'all tax returns next year, and some of y'all that have children and y'all getting these $7,000, $8,000 checks, why aren't you going and buying a shed? Some of y'all know somebody that has a house and a yard. Why y'all not getting a 1 bedroom shed? They're only like $2,000. You get somebody to come in there and put some not drywall, but the insulation, and do a couple things. It's not a lot of work that has to be done to them. I have been riding around and I see more and more of people now being smart. They are now buying those sheds and making them an extra home or a piece of space on their property, and they're making it a family thing so the bills can be cheap, or they're renting it out so the bills can be cheap. So um I really hate it for us to seem like some of this is some of the things that we're going to have to do, but it's just the way that it is right now. Okay. There aren't going to be too many more alternatives coming up unless y'all give me some. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. Hey, Starlight, where you been, girl? Uh, okay. Let's see. It says, "Great. I'm glad I'm the successor of." I'm glad it worked out for her too. I'm so happy that it worked out and she's able to keep her mom's house. So we definitely this is why information is good, because let me tell. I told y'all these banks, they're not y'all friends. They do not care and they are not gonna help you. Yes, Rhonda, I meant to tell you that I'm so happy we found that out. And I had to look it up for myself because I'm like, let me investigate before I talk about it. And I'm like, man, this is pretty good. So it is some hope for people without a will, but you just got to know so you know to ask for it. Okay. How would you see the property? So you would see the property if you're talking about the successor of interest. It's the house you're probably already living in. What else you said? How would you sell the property after being awarded this? So if she is the successor of interest, that means she now they will change the paperwork and put her name on it. So I actually mentioned that to her, and I said, "Well, hey, if you're the successor of interest, the bank. I mean, if you are able to sell, just sell it." She will be the new mortgagee. She will now be the person who has the mortgage. So if she wants to put the house on the market to sell it, she will be more than able to do that because the bank will change the paperwork over. I don't think that she should do it. She does not have the ability to get another job. She's on Social Security. She's on a fixed income. I actually mentioned to her that since it's just her, she should probably downsize and rent that house out, and that way she can make some additional money on top of what she receives in her Social Security, because it doesn't make sense to receive a fixed income and now it's just you when it was a couple of y'all in the house together. She's going to be struggling. Then if she can't make the mortgage, guess what happens? Now she loses the house again, and we don't want that. I'm glad you're with the kids, Starlight. Oh, congratulations. And I meant to say that. Congratulations to everybody who had a child that graduated, man. I know that has to feel good for all of you guys. So congratulations if I have not said that. And I know y'all home with the kids now. It's summer camp. Oh, well, now the school's out. I'm sorry. Give them some homework and some yard work, and they'll be good. It says, what about purchase homes and foreclosure? So, I mean, purchasing homes and foreclosure is fine. The only issue I have about buying a home in foreclosure, honestly, is two things. I feel like the energy in the house is bad. So, if you're not a praying person, you won't have to get that out of there. Because most people, when they leave a foreclosure, they are not leaving happy. The second thing about a foreclosure is they fuck those houses up. Okay. So, sometimes you may be able to get a house that's nice. Some people just leave. But then there are people that won't leave and they wait until the very end. And it's like, well, it's not my house. Now I'm going to punch holes in the wall and I'm going to leave food and trash everywhere. I've seen it. Um, if you're one of those type of people that you want to go through all that and clean it, cool. You can get a loan for a foreclosed home. You just have to make sure that home's going to pass those inspections. You got to make sure that home is going to be something that the bank was going to find is equitable to them, that they will even want to give you a loan. Most people, when it comes to foreclosures, they buy. Those are investment properties. They usually get a couple people together and they buy. And you know what they do? They fix it up and then they go borrow the equity out of that home. They pull the equity out. They go to a bank, pull the equity out, and then what they do with that, they use that money to buy another home because they'll flip this house. So that's how people who are wholesalers, that's what they do. They usually buy these houses, they fix them up, pull the equity out, so now they have money to go and start buying and doing the same thing with other houses over and over and over until you can't anymore. Okay. Um, that's what I said, Nicole. I think she should keep it and rent it out. I 100% agree. Nowadays, you can rent rooms. Okay, she can turn it into a rooming house. She can turn it into a recovery house. She can turn it into a assisted living facility. There are so many things that she can do to make money off of that property. Again, she's on a fixed income. I'm sure her check that she gets is probably gone by the time she pays the rent. So who's going to pay the utilities and all those other things? Okay, not to mention she smokes a little bit of weed. How's she going to afford all that? She ain't gonna be able to do that on that check that she gets. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. We got to start thinking about those things. We got our vices and we got bills. Life hard, y'all. Okay, thank you, Miss Paula. Ooh, grocery bill is high. Man, not only is the grocery bill high, did y'all notice that the gas has crept up? Ain't nobody been talking about that. Gas has crept up at almost what did I see it say? 37 cents. Like gas is ridiculously slowly getting back up there. Okay, and I get 89. So I pays attention. Okay, and I feel like I need to start going down to 83, and there ain't even an 83. Okay, I need to get lower than the 87 because it's just too high, right? So, and yes, groceries are going up. If y'all are like, um I'm gonna tell you what some people I know do. They go and buy groceries that are almost expired or expired because they're cheap and or free. Now, I'm not telling y'all to go and do that, but my mama, I love her, but we would have beans, cans of beans, dry beans, noodles, rice. We had never had a day to be hungry now. Okay, now the food might not been what we wanted, but we were not hungry. Okay, and I hope that nobody has to go that deep. But days of selling food stamps is going to be over because they cutting some. They changing the requirements. So if you're not getting cut down, you can cut off. They're cracking down on fraud in every which way that they can. And unfortunately, the people that it's affecting are the people who are not even doing anything. So Cynthia says, thank you. My son graduated from college and applied to medical school. Now, okay, Cynthia, y'all. Okay, look. Tell your son if he ain't dating nobody, you know I need to be operated on. Okay. So hey, Cynthia, mom, congratulations though. That is so awesome. Yay, we got a doctor in the house. If y'all want to buy a foreclosure house, y'all can go right online. They have tons of them that are available, but y'all are going to be competing with investors, not to mention corporations who are buying these things up. So if y'all are interested in buying a house, I'm gonna tell you the best thing or best place to start is in the hood in your area or in your neighborhood. Get these homes that you already know the history on versus going into these places you know nothing about. Because you may buy this house and next thing you know, it got so many back taxes that you are mad that you can't even do anything because the back taxes are so high. Okay, y'all can go online through y'all county website and bid for homes. They do it every Monday, right online to the courthouse. You can do your online bidding, so you can bid on properties that are foreclosed or that people haven't paid their back taxes. Not foreclosed, they haven't paid their back taxes. Some of them probably getting ready to be foreclosed. Y'all can get houses that way, but you got to do your research because they're gonna hit you with those back taxes, and that is the part that sucks. Ooh. You said, yes, I just paid $3.93 for 8. $3.93. That's crazy. Girl, I know it. I'm gas is high. We're gonna have to start walking or start calling each other because I can't come to your house no more. This is just don't make no sense. I'm about to get me a bicycle. I'm gonna be in the best shape of my life. Okay. Hey Aura, good night. Have a good one. It's okay. We're glad that you came anyway. The Starlight says I do go to expensive food and free. Okay, Starlight. Now y'all look at all these tips. Okay. You know another thing I do? I go to buy in bulk. Go buy that meat in bulk right at Sam's Club. And I'm gonna tell you the best thing that y'all can invest in is getting you a vacuum, a food vacuum, so that you can suck the air out of the bags. Now you can get them with Ziploc, but I actually got the machine that you press the button and it seals the bags. It sucks the air out and then it seals them closed. Because you can go buy meat in bulk and separate it at home, put that joint in the freezer, and have meat for days. Now we ain't gotta worry about meat going bad no more. Okay, separate that 6 pack of chicken and make it two, two, and two. All right. Um, Canned goods, we ain't got to worry about that. You know, dry goods, make sure you keep them closed. I don't know about y'all, but you know, bugs get in all that stuff. So make sure y'all keep all that closed. But yes, we're gonna have to start pulling out the old school ways to make this food stretch. Rhonda says, my neighbor has renters in his house. He's been trying to get them out for a year. Tried to raise the rent. They said they couldn't pay more, and now they are subletting. What can he do? Well, if they are subletting and it's not, and he did not, well, one, did he specify that they can't do it in the lease? Most leases will not allow you to sublet without prior permission. So is he allowing them to sublet? If he's not, um, see, if he's already going through the eviction process, the only thing that is happening is these are going to make more reasons for him to do an eviction. I cannot understand why it would take a year. It does not take a year to put anybody out. There's probably something else going on, Rhonda, and we're going to have to talk about that offline because I've seen evictions and evictions, I mean, 6 months, but a year, something else is going on. Um, and I would be curious to find out what that is. Okay. Yes, Chris, I just said that I'm gonna get me an electric bike. I was just like, yo, that way I can be out and I ain't got to use these legs that much. But I'm definitely thinking about getting one. But they too expensive. Lease been up now. But see, okay, so if the lease is up and it's month to month, there is no he can put them out at any time. He can if there is a month to month lease in the state of Florida, you have 7 days notice to let them know they have to vacate the premises. And after that, um you're able to get law enforcement involved. There is no, it shouldn't take that long. If it's on month to month, that's even easier. Mm-mm. So he shouldn't be struggling with that. Miss Ora says, I bought chicken wings last weekend for 99 cents a pound. I bought 20 pounds and separate them, season them, and in the fridge. Okay. Okay. And Miss Ora, if you need somebody to come help you eat that chicken, call your girl. Okay. Because you said you season them and put them up. Ooh, I know that meat good. But I'm letting y'all know. Okay. Y'all gonna be look. Y'all might be hungry. Y'all gonna start looking at y'all cat and dogs funny around here. Okay. I can't do that to my baby, but I'm just letting y'all know rent prices is crazy. Gas prices crazy. Everything is crazy. Y'all know we in a depression, but we in a depression unlike the depression from a long time ago. We're definitely going through a period, but it just doesn't feel the same. But the pockets feel the same. Food seems it's expiring faster than back in the day. I agree. And I will also say that with all of these factories burning down, that's another reason why food prices are going up. I just saw today in Galveston in Texas, thousands of fish just washed up on the shore. Why? Because the damn water's too warm and it's cooking the fish and they died. And it's thousands of them. If you don't believe me, look it up on Google. You will see it. They are dead, tons of them. Okay. I told y'all go on Twitter. Y'all need to get y'all Twitter page because that's where the real news is. But all these food factories are burning up. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's something to that. Cynthia says, for a lot of my eating out, I find mystery shops for restaurants and fast food. We eat, I get paid, and my food. Okay, Miss. So did y'all see that? Miss Cynthia said y'all better get y'all a mystery shopping job and do the restaurant ones. Miss Cynthia, that is smart. Okay, now I got one too. Okay, go to the restaurant and then turn around and say you found some hair in your food and then get mad and send it back. Bam, you don't pay for that one either. No, I don't do that with y'all. But I like that with the mystery shopping. I did mystery shopping, but I never did it in a restaurant. But I did do mystery shopping. And I used to, believe it or not, I used to do where they call you in and they ask you for your opinion. Oh God, what is it called, y'all? Like the surveys. They call you in, ask you for your opinion, to do studies, and you get paid. I used to do surveys. Look, some of y'all probably gonna be going giving plasma. I don't. How y'all feel about that? Before I go, I'm just curious about that because I feel a certain way about a person giving plasma, but it is a hustle. But I don't know. I feel like it preys on black and brown people or poor people in general, and I just don't like to see anybody giving up a piece of their soul to get a check. But I guess they do it in the music industry every day. Bam! I just hit y'all with something. All right, let me see what y'all saying. They just raised my car insurance and homeowners insurance. The lady from my car insurance told me inflate. I'm telling you, look, Miss Aura, I got an email today saying that my doggone homeowners insurance is going up. I have to now get flood insurance. And I'm like, I ain't even in no flood zone. So now if I don't have it, Citizens, which is Florida's new insurance, say they will drop me. So I also have to get it. So I'm not liking how they playing us, but I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be the time of communion. We all gonna have to come together, come up with something because everybody's gonna be feeling it. What's the website to that? Which one, Starlight? And I'll tell you. Cynthia says, and sometimes I can find a lounge shop where my husband and I go get drinks. Y'all, look, man, Miss Cynthia, we is finna do. Miss Cynthia done showed us how to get the drinks and the food. Don't sleep on Miss Cynthia. And I told y'all we do these class action lawsuits. I told y'all to start suing these people for the TCPA violations. On my YouTube video, I had a lady respond and she said she did it and she got paid too. So I'm telling y'all, we got ways to make money because y'all know the spammers and the telemarketers gonna keep calling y'all. Let them keep calling y'all so y'all can y'all need to go watch my video. It's an app on your phone. It's an app that you put it on your phone and it logs into your call log. And so it takes all your spam calls and it sends it directly to the law office. You ain't even got to do no work. Just saying. Go check out the video. Okay. Or is it plasma? I mean, my only thing with plasma is they gonna pimp you. And after a certain amount of time, they stop giving you all that good money. They draw you in with a high amount, but after that, they just draining your soul. So I would say let plasma be your very least last option. There are other ways. Okay, we were just talking about being the candy lady, Miss Ora. I don't know if you heard that, but you can go sell you some lily dillies, some pickled eggs, pickled pig feet, get you some hot sausage. The kids out of school right now. Man, I have a table right outside in my front yard. They always gonna be coming to my house and getting everything, and I will take nickels, dimes, and cash app from the babies to get the stuff. So that's something that you can do, so you don't have to do no plasma. Okay. Elizabeth says I'm doing that's it, clinical trial. Okay, Elizabeth says she's doing a clinical trial right now for a migraine for 650. That's what I used to do. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I used to do the clinical trials. Now I ain't take no meds, but I would definitely let them come in there and ask me questions. I used to do one for the military, and every time they sent me something in the mail, they would send me a $5 bill. I'm thinking, how y'all sending cash in the mail? But they would send me a $5 bill, and I just had to answer questions. I don't care. Get it how you live, y'all. Those extreme coupons be motivational. I love a good bargain. Extreme couponing is a good idea. I will say I tried it. I wasn't as extreme as them, but Publix, CVS, Walgreens sometimes, Walmart occasionally, and Winn Dixie. Those are going to be your five, and y'all can tell me, y'all can add some other ones if I'm wrong, but those are my five to go places. And literally, all I did was go to coupons.com. It's an app on your phone, and I would get the Sunday newspaper. And get this, you actually really do have to have a place to store the coupons because coupons work on cycles. Coupons.com, the reason that they give the coupons and they give you like 7, 8 months to use it, because they know that when it's showing up on the website at the time, it's not going to be something that you can actively use in the store. You can, but you won't get the best discount. They know if you hold on to it for another month, then that's when the cereal's going to be buy two, buy one get two. Then you add your coupons with an S. Okay, so I didn't care if it was something I did not like or didn't like because I would get stuff for other people, and you know what I would do? Sell it. I didn't wear Depends, but I would still get them if they were on sale. Okay, I was selling, especially during the COVID. Okay, if I could get rid of groceries, look, black folks love what's that soap? Not God, Dove. Okay, especially here, I could not keep Dove in my hands for nothing in the world, and I hate Dove, but I sold out. Definitely went to CVS and got the body washes. So if you want the coupon, you don't have to be extreme. Get that app, coupons.com, and get your newspaper and cut them. Get you a little bin. You can put it in alphabetical order so you can separate the types of coupons you have and go shopping. Okay, organize for you go so you don't overspend, but it is fun to do. You downloading the app today. I paid attention and I'm telling you, get them. You got 4 spam calls. That is 1,500 a call. I just made you $6,000. You're welcome. Okay. Yes. Elizabeth said you don't take the mail. I wouldn't take it either, girl. But I'll tell them too. Shh, keep it on the low. Yes. Okay. And look at that. Publix and Walgreens and CVS. CVS was my favorite because you could shop there at night because it was a 24 hours. So I would go there when everybody was gone and I would take my time and I'd be getting everything. I left with body washes, toothpaste, makeup, deodorant, everything. Okay. All right. So y'all know it's after 8, but let me see. I'm going to get to the bottom of y'all. It says, what about Netflix? Now I want to ping your home. I know, but this is what y'all did not know. There's a company called Nielsen, Nielson. No, Nielsen, Nielsen. And Lisbeth, Nielsen probably will hit you up because anytime you do a lot of clinical trials, they find out. But what Nielsen is a company that um, they actually know what you're watching. You ever see on TV when they go, "Oh my gosh, this was the most viewed Grammys show ever." How do they know people are watching it? Because Nielsen is monitoring it. But you can get paid by Nielsen to take a box. They sent me one, so I know. Hook it to your TV, and Nielsen monitors what you're watching, and they do stuff in the background. We don't know what they do. They just make assumptions and all this other stuff. Okay, but they pay you to keep that box connected to your TV so that they can see what you watch. But they already know what we watch. Okay, and so yes, Netflix is going to start charging people separately. I can't wait. YouTube's going to do it too. I know all of them are going to do it. Prime. But let me take that back. Prime may not because Jeff Bezos says he wants to give y'all $10 a month cell phone if you're a Prime member or free. So he's trying to reward the Prime members by giving them cell phone service. But guess what's going to happen? Your Prime going to go up, okay? So no matter what, we finna be priced out the game, y'all. So I don't say this to make anybody feel any kind of way. I do this because I want to encourage y'all and motivate y'all to think outside the box to find ways to make additional money because you already see the squeeze. I'm glad that we're here all talking about it because now you know that you are not alone. And speaking of Netflix, if you get a chance, watch the movie Tin and Tina. Okay, Tin and Tina, Tina. It is creepy. Very good movie though. Okay, Tin and Tina. If you get the chance to watch that on Netflix. Um, the website for spam. Oh shoot, hold on. Um, Okay, Nicola, send me an inbox. Send me a message in my inbox. Okay, and anybody else that wants to know, send me a message either on the website shamikasaves.com or my inbox, and I will get the I'll get the app for you to let you know which one it is. The Apple Store, it was not ready to download yet, but if you have an Android phone, you can do it. Okay. You did a research. Okay, research studies are good too. Look, y'all, get money. Research studies, surveys, these class action lawsuits. We're gonna be the candy ladies. Remember, if you have business, I got my business series coming out to tell y'all how to make money from your own business, so you can put some money in your own pocket. Because I find a lot of people that are running into bankruptcy to file bankruptcy, and they still got like $10,000 left. I'm like, you finna give it back to the bank? No. Okay. Oh, and that's right. Don't forget to like. And I know we're at the end, but I thank y'all for being here. I think what I'm just gonna do is just go to YouTube because I don't have time for TikTok to be cutting me off. Belinda says, any lawsuits paid out? I did a few months ago, but still nothing. Let me tell you about these class action lawsuits. You need to make sure you pay attention to the payout, okay? Because my Zoom, I just told y'all last week I got $65 from Zoom, and they paid that out in my email. So a lot of these class actions, this is let me tell you how smart they are. They cutting y'all checks, but y'all don't know it because it's in your email. Okay. Or you're signing up to have it go directly to a card or your account and you're not even knowing that it's paying out because a lot of y'all don't check your daily balances to see what's coming out of it. The ones I've been getting have been gift cards. And what I do is I have it the money put on the gift card and then I save it right to my Apple wallet because they aren't trying to not send y'all checks in the mail. They cheap. They don't want you to cash these checks anyway. So Belinda, don't give up just because you're not seeing no payouts, honey. Keep going. Experience. I told y'all the domestic, the air flight one is out. The tuna fish one is out right now. Um, Man, I be on that class action lawsuit thing almost every day because somebody gonna mess up, and I'm sure they messed up on me. So if y'all feel like I feel, go and get your money. Okay. It said now what I need to take your tax classes to save money. Man, this tax season gonna be good, okay? Because we don't know all what they're gonna do. But I implore any of y'all, if y'all want to do taxes, holla at me so you can learn. Because you're not just going to learn about how to do taxes. You need to learn the other services that you can provide because the IRS is going to take tax preparation away from tax preparers. But we still have time. It's still going to be people that are going to come to us, but not that many as it used to because now everybody's going to think that they can file their own. But you know what's going to happen? They're going to get audited. And then guess what? They need us again. Okay. So if you're interested in learning to do taxes, I'm going to tell you, I had some people that made 20 grand this year in 4 months. That's not even a lot of money, but that's 5,000 a month. Some of y'all could use that. And if y'all watch my video where I told you, if you're a person who gets a fixed income and you need to find a way to earn money, but you're on fixed income because you don't want to mess up your Section 8 or your Social Security, I told you how to go about and do that. So some of those people did just that. Okay, so it's after 8. I'm gonna let you go. You're welcome, Amy. Starlight, hit me up. I'm curious how you doing. And Cynthia, I want to see this picture of this son and his graduation. Elizabeth said she got a payout and a credit card in her email. I'm telling y'all, y'all got to check these emails because they will slide this money on you and won't tell you. Okay, yes, yes, Nicola. All right, Miss Aura, if you're ready, we're not gonna do it now. I'm not gonna do my tax class until I want to do it in September. That way we have some stuff out the way. IRS can focus on the IRS stuff and let us know what the new changes are. You know, they ain't gonna put that out till later in the end of the year. So we'll start in September with some basic stuff to get y'all ready. And then I'll show y'all a few things like how you can write off your pets, how you can give your kids write your kids, and these are things that y'all can teach other. Well, not teach it because y'all don't want people to take y'all job, but this is stuff that you can do when you're talking to your clients to make them feel comfortable to want to come back to you. Okay, but we'll talk about all that. All right. So God bless y'all. Thank y'all for being here with me today. Let me see. I'll see y'all. I guess I will see y'all on Wednesday. I'm not big on Wednesdays, but I will do Wednesday when I have the opportunity to. But I'm always here on Mondays for y'all to give y'all what's new. So hopefully this coming Monday, I'll have something to tell y'all about the Joe Biden thing. Probably gonna be a I told you so, but who cares? Um, you know, and if y'all need anything, you need a consultation, whatever, call, text, inbox me. We'll go from there. Appreciate seeing y'all here again, and I'll talk to y'all So I'm ready for this class too, Rhonda. You come on. I am waiting to see you. Okay. I will see you soon. Miss Ora, I'll talk to you soon too. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye.